Did you ever do show and tell in kindergarten or elementary school? If so, you are already familiar with the basics of informative speaking to inform and educate. When you were proudly displaying your pet frog Hoppy to your classmates, you were performing many of the elements of an informative speech without even realizing it. It can be difficult to discern the difference between a descriptive speech and an expository speech. The easiest way to distinguish between the two is to remember that a descriptive speech requires you to rigorously define a term, and an expository speech focuses on the development of a concept or belief. Expository speeches tend to be more comprehensive because they require you to demonstrate the progression of an idea. Having trouble finding a topic for a definitional speech? Try skimming through the dictionary until you find a word you are not familiar with. Does its definition fascinate you? If so, you can do more research on the word. Often, typing the word into an internet search engine yields more information than you could possibly cover in a single speech.
The trick to giving a good definitional speech is to remain focused. After all, there's a lot you can say about most concepts. You need to narrow your topic and carefully design your purpose statement, your central idea, and your main points. Depending on your concept you are speaking about, you can arrange your speech topically, chronologically, and spatially. The following screen presents an example of a definitional speech in topical order.
The secret to creating a truly exciting definitional speech is to choose a topic that interests you. Definitional speeches, by nature, require a great deal of research. You practically need to become an expert on the term you are defining. Therefore, choose a topic that captures your imagination and will hold your interest throughout the research phase of the process. Are you an avid fan of the Home and Garden Channel or the Food Network? Many of the programs on these channels are essentially long process speeches. Whether you are discovering how to make beeswax candles or the proper way to prepare a honey-glazed ham, you are being led through a step-by-step procedure with the goal that you can repeat the process yourself. Some process speeches require you to assemble the object that you are explaining about in front of the audience. When this is the case, be sure you are talking to the audience and not the object. In other words, look up occasionally and make eye contact with your viewers so that you hold their attention. When you pick your process speech topic, make sure it is not too easy or familiar to your audience. If your topic is too well known, they will not find it challenging or interesting. Search your own knowledge and experience and present a topic that is common to you, but that your audience might not know about. Remember to maintain a slow, even pace with your process speech. Taking a pause after each step will help your audience keep up with you. You might even consider stopping to take questions during the speech to make sure everyone understands what you are explaining. A good question to ask is, does everyone grasp what we have done so far? Take a look around you right now. What do you see? Perhaps you spotted your computer, a plant, a cup of coffee, or a lamp. Think of how many descriptive speech topics you just came up with. You could do a speech about computer technology, the process of photosynthesis, fair trade coffee beans, or electricity. Remember, you can turn any interest, quandary, or idea into an informative speech topic. Are you an expert on a certain interest or concept? If so, great. That could be a wonderful topic.
When people think of popular Italian food, they most likely think of spaghetti, lasagna, or tortellini. However, the popular Italian cuisine in Italy is actually a little different, and much more diverse. There is much more to Italian food than just pasta and sauce. Italian food is a cuisine of diversity.